حي على الفلاح.
الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته. اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم بك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك المصير. رضينا بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا.
اللهم صل على
Peterborough's community radio station, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the third installment of FC Peterborough Weekly. My name is Jamal. I'm joined here, as always, by co-host Zami, Coach Zami, as everyone at FC Peterborough knows him. Last week, we had Coach Raf on the show. He did really well in SP Mastermind. Zami wasn't too happy. Zami, tell me about last week.
Firstly, Assalamu alaikum. Debatable. I think debatable on the questions Coach Raf had, so that may lead into why we've got two special guests on the show today. Two.
First teamers Eamon and Sam. We'll be speaking to them later on during the episode. FC Peterborough 10th anniversary, live on Salam Radio. If you want to get in contact, call in on 01733 602 133. Text on 07411 191062. Or you can comment on the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, X, or Twitch. I can see Coach Raf is already checking in, so it's to that. So without further ado, let's get into the match updates. Yep. So we'll start with the first team.
Yep. So yesterday, Les Underwood Junior Cup.
Les Underwood Junior Cup. Horrific weather.
Horrific weather, terrible pitch, and for the first time, FC Peterborough were driving towards the Midlands.
We were. It was not a nice drive at all. On the way back, I couldn't even see. I'm blind as it is, but that's it. It's the last 16. I think it was the last 16 against Woodford United. Talk to me about the game. What time did you come in, Sammy? What time did you call that yesterday?
The match was meant to start at 2:00
with an early kickoff.
I thought me and a junior member of the Green Army would get some food beforehand.
Of course. You've
got to start off with the chicken palace before any away day. To find out the match started at 1:45.
Kicked off at 1:45. The referee was debating whether to call it off because a lot of the games that day had been called off. Quite a lot of them have been called off. But I think Coach Omar and Shaz and everyone were just like, we've travelled all this way, let's just get it done. First off,
I'm glad I missed the first 30 minutes.
Nothing really happened.
There wasn't much going on.
Mickey's crossbar.
That is when I came in.
I'm sure Eamon will touch on it later on, but that effort right in the beginning, that looked good, especially on camera from my angle.
That looked like it was going in, and that's at that point where it introduced me into the man on the mic.
The man on the mic.
I heard someone talking. I was thinking, what's going on? He's describing what's happening.
We had some... how do we say? It's not live, was it? It wasn't live. It was in-person commentary at the cup game. We had George on the mic and definitely added an element of interesting element to the games, which we don't normally have. I think the away fans were also listening to him, so it was quite an atmosphere. So it was 0-0 in the first half. Second half, what did you take away from the second half, Zami? I don't think there was a lot to take away.
So all I can remember is the time wasting from the opposition. I know it's a cup game, you're playing against a team a league above you.
Yeah.
Go out, try to win it. They didn't realise who they were playing against and who we had with the gloves on.
The gloves, the man in between the sticks, the brick wall. They had a low block for about, I think, all 90 minutes. It was just about every time we had the ball, they had 10 men behind it. Every time they had a counter, they had one man up, and they didn't do much. And it was a bit frustrating that we hadn't scored. We had an Atif penalty shout. Not sure what the ref, how he's not giving us the penalty there. I wasn't too sure what happened
you
there.
were there. Do you think it was a pen or a dive?
It was a close one, to be honest. Some shouts of a dive and some shouts of a penalty, but I did think it was a penalty.
Thank you for that, Eamon. We'll, I'm sure we'll be hearing more from you soon. So that was that. Then 90 minutes were gone. The format for this cup is straight into penalties, right? Let's talk about the penalties. It was good and bad. There's two ways to look at it. From a goalkeeper standpoint, one of the best performances you'll ever see.
Amazing. Shaz was just unstoppable yesterday.
He was a monster. He was predicting everything. Even the ones that they hit the post, he was going the right way. So the first penalty, Shaz saved it. I believe it was, if I'm remembering correctly, bottom right. Then they've started down. Our first penalty, who steps up?
Our captain.
Our captain, leading by example, in George's words. Leading by example, cool, calm, collected. Where is it? I think in the middle.
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle.
I called that.
Did you? Straight down the middle. Second penalty, another Shaz save. I believe this one was, I can't really remember, maybe left side. Everyone's going crazy on the side. We've got Ahmed, we've got Arif, they're screaming their lungs off. We're like, what's going on? 2 penalty saves in a row. Easy. Wraps. Mickey steps up. As someone, we watch Mickey every week. He's going to
guaranteed to score. There was one person I would have said would have scored, would have been Mickey.
Yeah. The dead ball specialist. We'll blame the pitch. It was. I think the referee was also trying to help them place the ball because you couldn't see the penalty spot. I'm not sure, so we'll blame that. Third pen, Shaz has gone the right way, but they've hit the post. Regardless of the post, he would have saved it. I believe in him fully. Derek steps up. Derek Dad's the top scorer currently, of all people. Again, another one on the list. He's very nonchalant when he steps up.
Yeah, I was going to try. You thought it was easy.
That's how he is sometimes, and I think this time it's got the better of him. I don't even know what he did. I can't really explain it. He's just trying to pass it in.
I hope he never does that again.
I hope so. I hope so. Sometimes it's just a matter of get the ball and just smash it top left, done. Or straight down the middle, hit it as hard as you can. Fourth penalty, Woodford again. We've been saying this a lot already. I know we're only 10 minutes into the show, but Woodford missed again. They missed to the left side. Shaz again went the right way. This one hurt a bit. Devontae stepped up.
Especially after last week, me and Raf asked for the gaffer listened. He got Devontae starting.
Yeah. He had a few chances in the game. There was one he could have buried. It went a little bit wide, but that was the story of our whole game. Penalty, he stepped up and where did it go? I can't remember where he aimed. But it just didn't work out for him either. Fifth pen, Woodford finally score. Then Ruben, another nonchalant member of the team. Ruben and Derek seem to be sharing the same whatever that day. He just steps cool and casual, and again another miss. It was a save actually. Sixth penalty, Woodford.
I wonder what happened here.
What happened here?
Got saved again?
Another save. 3 saves for Shaz in goal. Sultan steps up. Were you surprised to see Sultan step up? It wasn't even early. It was penalty 6, but...
Yeah, I was surprised a little bit because normally the centre backs, I thought a few more of the attacking players.
I thought that
might
was
have the
prime Romeo's.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario actually just scream it in. But Sultan steps up again.
Nervy is run up.
It was very. I don't know, him and Derek. Those three. They've been chilling too much together. I think too relaxed. He's so relaxed, but it was ice cold. 2-step up, bottom right finish, easy as you like. Everyone screaming. Penalties won. Shaz, man of the match performance. I don't think it gets much better than that from your goalkeeper. Clean sheet and triple save in the penalty shootout. And we move on to the next round. It's quarterfinals, I think. I think it's quarterfinals of the Les Underwood Junior Cup. Next game, we return to play Parsons for the, I think,
third or fourth time this season.
Third or fourth time this season. This time away. A local derby of sorts. We'll touch more on that later on. For now, let's get into the reserves game. They played Oakham United at home. I'm sure we thought their game would get called off, but the Milford Auto Park Stadium held up well. It held up well. Talk to me about the game.
So, started off quite positively, getting match updates through our Green Army WhatsApp group to see the Resis were 2-0 up early on. Thought calm, confident game.
So, I see on my list we had Jake as...
Jake got the first 2 goals, and then from what I'm here, half-time, 2-0 up. And then they come out thinking it was going to be easy the second 45 minutes, but it definitely wasn't.
So it's I know it's a draw. We've got 1 point. I think it feels like we've dropped points. I know we have, but normally a draw you'll be all right with it getting 1 point. But at the position they're in on the table, the reserves, where it's so close, 1 point isn't enough to keep going. They got to keep getting the 3 points, right?
Definitely, I think Coach Luke is going to be disappointed there.
You can imagine he was...
to drop points from being 2-0 up. It is tight there at the top of the table. Resi's staying in fourth. Coach Luke is going to have them sorted. I'm confident next game.
They're playing Warboys Town. It's not a league game. It's a cup game, senior cup, but it's a quarter-final, so it's a big game. Chance for the reserves to bring home some silverware. Luca, after Molten, the bounce back after the Molten game, 5-0, they went and hammered Leverington 7-4. So I'm sure they'll just repeat that cycle over again. Development. Let's talk about development.
Development, my favourite team at FCP. I just like the youth and what they're trying to do there with the development team. So a match against Kent Sports Black and a comfortable 3-1 win. They just forgot to mention with the Resis there, Jake getting a hat-trick yesterday, and not only him, we also got a hat-trick from Freddie.
Double hat-trick at FCP men level. Nice to see. Freddie hat-trick. Ricardo, I believe he's captain of the development. I think so.
I thought I'd look to my right with the fellow men's players to see if they knew, but
I believe, from my knowledge, he is captain. 2 assists. At half-time, what was the score? Well, we're not too sure.
I'll come back to that.
I believe, if I'm remembering the group chat correctly, Arkham was giving some inspiring words to the boys. They were down at half-time, and a big comeback to show a lot of character, especially after the hammering we received against ICA. I can't remember what the scoreline was. 10-1, 10-2.
10-0.
10-0? God, make us look good. Give us one or two goals. But they bounced back and show a lot of character from a team that young, in terms of they've only been playing together for about 2 months max. Is special. They're currently 3 points from the top spot, and they're third in the table. So everything to play for. I mean, for all men's teams, everything to play for. There's no game is an easy game now. They're all important.
We're all doing well, and I've got a feeling we not only 1, but maybe 2 bits of silverware this season.
Yeah, I'm expecting end of the season someone's bringing home some silverware. Whether it's the first team, reserves, development, one of them is bringing home something. Development's next game, they play Kent Sports Black again.
Yeah, I think just playing them again at home Saturday.
From my notes, I hope they're right. They're playing again, so obviously Kent will be back to try and get a revenge, but if we've noticed anything from this development side, there's a lot of character. Dan and Reese have injected a lot of sort of adult competitiveness in them, and it's good to see. Under 18s. I was a bit sad to see that message in the group chat earlier in the week. The game got called off due to, was it frozen pitch?
Yeah, I do normally like watching the under 18s play, but for once with that weather forecast.
Yeah. It was a bit of, in my head I was like, oh, but at the same time I was like, oh, do you know what? Maybe it's a nice time to have a hot chocolate and just stay at home and watch a movie. Game was cancelled, but, they'll be back. Next game is tomorrow on a Monday. That's not normal for them. They've got a Monday night game, I think, against Desborough Town away.
Yep.
Look, their season's been a bit up and down. Very attacking side. You got the likes of Winston, Sammy, you got, the very electric players. Taylor, the striker. I'd only seen him play once, and he's a goal machine. And Safi, Waleed, and Reese, all levels of, Waleed giving insights from the first team. Safi has been in the game for a long time. Reese giving his insights too. It's quite interesting to see how they all work together. But it's a good coaching team, good coaching staff, and the players understand. You got Eunice, the smart players. They understand how to make the tactics work, and it's really good. Let's get on to your boys, the academies.
The academy. So the first thing I want to mention with the academy is a big shout out to Jamie, our groundsman. With a lot of cancellations this week. A couple of away matches got called off, but the FCP pitch at Chestnut Avenue was amazing.
Yeah. Perfect
conditions. So for any players, any parents listening, if you do see Jamie this week, massive thank you to him.
Give him a big fat thank you. He deserves it. He works hard.
So Saturday matches, some strong results, a great performance from the under 7s, the under 8s and the under 9s. Today, I'll start off with the under 12s, a good win, 2-1 win against Netherton United. Under 13, sadly, a loss, a 7-1 loss against Whittlesea Athletic. But now we move on to my under 14 Whites.
Yep.
12-3.
I'm just reading it now, 12-3.
And I think potentially there might be an FCP record here. Seth scoring 8 goals in one match.
8 goals in one match. If you're in the comments, can you... someone on the board, or potentially Arif Aziz, can you confirm this, please? Is that our FCP record? I don't know. Maybe it is. They seem to be breaking a lot of records, or getting close to a lot of records in the academy. Why or how have you and other coaching staff in the academy, I know we've got Eamon who's also a part of that, what is it that you guys are doing that's making these standout performances week in, week out? And it's not always from just one team either. There's always a different team that's performing really well.
I think for the academy, we've got a strong setup, not only from the under 7s, but up to the under 18s, but also into the first team. The style of football we play is started from the top, the way Shaz, the first team, wants to play. It's then drilled into the academy coaches. We work with a curriculum each week, which is focused on ball mastery, one-on-ones, being comfortable and confident with the football. So I think we've got a great bunch of coaches. We've got players that are bought into that vision, and it's some really good football we see at Chestnut Avenue each week.
It is. I need to get myself back down there for another Sunday morning. It's good football. We'll go through
I thought we were starting a new series where the life of Jamal as a coach.
This is a work in progress. It's a work in progress. One day it will come. We've got some comments coming in. Raf, is Coach Zameer still crying about last week's mastermind result?
Yes.
He is. All he would do before the show started was he was just talking about it the whole time. So that, no match for the under 15s. Sure is the weather and not Coach Zameer's tears. Sam, it looks like you're waiting in A&E. We'll hear from Sam. That was from Sedat, I think. We'll see that soon. Benjamin saying hi. Hello, Ben. It was Sedat. Yeah. Cheer up, Sam, from Zaid, captain. Doctor just told him he's okay, injury-free. We hope so. Let's see. Romeo, good luck to me taking a penalty. We would have been out the cup for sure. I think he would have... either way, 50-50.
No comment.
No comment to be made. Raf, after watching some of those penalties yesterday, he couldn't have been much worse. Fair enough. We got Slam Radio's very own Akil checking in, Green Army with the heart. Raf, again, Ruben Amorim, please give it a rest.
Who?
Who? Exactly. If anyone's on this chat, can you just let us know the lead score, especially if they're losing? That would be great. Just give us some live updates, please. Now, onto the main segment, unless there's anything else you want to check in on.
Just that Leeds have scored and it's 2-2.
Just that Leeds have scored. We're here to talk about FC Peterborough. Sorry. Right. Main segment, special segment. We've got FC Peterborough's favourites in. Dynamic duo. There's never a dull moment when they're here. I'm going to ask that Sam takes the red mic closer to him and Eamon takes the green one a little bit closer. Eamon, fan favourite. Electric winger is a bit like a Duracell battery sometimes. It just runs and runs and runs. 122 appearances, 47 goals, 39 assists. Eamon Trebelsi, how are you doing today?
Assalamu alaikum. All is well, thank you. And yeah, I'm excited to be here today.
Can't wait to hear from you today. And we've got Sam Sadiq, 79 appearances, 7 goals and 12 assists.
Why are you laughing? What's funny?
He's a right back.
I'm a centre mid, but we'll talk about that later, don't worry.
Our very own Paul Scholes. I'd refer to you as a Vieira, but I think Zaid wrote these notes, so let's not get into that. Boys, finally on the FC Peterborough radio show. We've done something similar to this, not live. Pre-season, we played some football knowledge games, had a bit of fun with it. Hopefully we'll have some more of that today. If you're watching live, remember you can call on 01733 602 133, or you can text on 074 1119 1062, or you can comment live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. If you have any questions for the guy, I did ask for some yesterday on the Instagram story. If you have any questions, please just put them in the chat and we'll get into it. We've already started. First team coach Shaz has just put Sam is a centre mid with the eyes emojis. We'll check in them soon. So Sam, obviously the elephant in the room, injury.
Yeah.
Arif's just asked it as well. How far away are you from kicking a ball again?
Me? Well, the reason I actually wanted to come on here firstly is because last show, I wasn't even watching, I got a call. They're talking about you on the radio. I'm thinking, who's talking about me? And I'm seeing all these comments. Ishi, don't think I haven't forgotten about your comment. So I've come here to clear that up. I've come here today to clear up all the questions about my injuries and what they are and when I'm back. Every week I come to the games, I always ask you when am I back. I'm hoping around March, but we'll see how it goes.
Because every week we see you in a new cast.
No, nothing today. No cast.
So guys, we're going to go to ads shortly, but after the ad break, we're going to get into some questions just about your journey so far with FC Peterborough. We'll ask you some very first team centered questions, injury centered questions. As an athlete, it's never an easy time going through an injury. We'll have a little teammate segment, so ask you some questions about your teammates. And of course, the part we're all waiting for is FCP Mastermind. If any of you get lower than Zami with 6, I will be very disappointed.
Especially with your questions, bro. They're so easy.
Remember this. Someone clip this. Someone make a clip of that. Someone make a clip of that. Look, we'll check back in, you guys, after the ad break.
If you have an idea for a show and want to get involved, email info@salamradio.co.uk.
At Master's Pharmacy, we put your health and convenience first. We offer free blood pressure checks and blister-packed medication. With our free same-day prescription delivery service, you can have your medication when you need it. We also offer travel vaccinations, including Hajj and Umrah, along with other services to meet all your pharmacy needs. For more information, contact Master's Pharmacy on 01733 567 208 or visit us at 303 Lincoln Road, PE1 2PH.
Are you a savvy shopper searching for the best food deals? Look no further. Adams Cash and Carry can help you save big. We're not just a food wholesaler for takeaways and restaurants. We also welcome household customers at our warehouse in Westwood, Peterborough. Visit our website and enjoy wholesale prices on everything from drinks to flour, rice to burgers, and much more. To shop, go online and collect in store. Visit adamscashandcarry.co.uk today to start your savings spree.
2020 World Buffet is inspired by the best foods from around the world. See our teppanyaki chefs grill your food to order, or choose delicious Indian, Italian, Chinese, Mexican dishes and British favourites, all halal. 2020 World Buffet offers you unlimited food at a set price. Open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Catering, wedding and party services available too. Call 01733 566 320 or visit 2020buffet.co.uk. 2020 World Buffet, 35 New Road, Peterborough, PE1 1FJ.
Need a taxi that won't break the bank? Amar Cabs offers safe local rides at affordable prices, starting at £3.99. Get to Heathrow for £120 and London Stansted or London Luton for just £88. Private school and executive business class drop-offs are also available. Booking is easy. Go to www.amarcabs.com and download our app on Android or iOS, or call 01733 555 888. Wherever you're headed, Amar Cabs is just a tap away with reliable, affordable rides starting at just £3.99.
Satisfy your cravings at Ibrahimi Buffet Restaurant. Enjoy a tantalising variety of Chinese, Italian, Pakistani and comfort food favourites, from starters to desserts. Kids under 5 dine for free, so bring the whole family to our restaurant at 63 Sycamore Avenue. Open every day from 5 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Call us on 01733 313131 or book online to reserve your table. Ibrahimi-restaurant.co.uk. Every bite is a delight at Ibrahimi Buffet Restaurant.
Where can you get high quality and low prices? Amar Food Store and Halal Meat in Lincoln Road, Triangle is the place to go. Pay us a visit and take advantage of our special offers and great range of products on groceries, vegetables, fruits and halal meat. Also send money to Pakistan absolutely free. We have all top brands at special offers, offer free customer parking and provide a free local delivery service. Amar Food Store and Halal Meat, 613B Lincoln Road, Peterborough. Call us on 01733 687 374. High in quality, low in prices.
Peterborough's community radio station, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the third instalment of FC Peterborough Weekly. If you're just joining us, we've gone through the match reports and we've got two special guests in front of us, Eamon Trabelsi and Sam Sadiq from the first team. We'll be doing a bit of FCP Mastermind, asking them some questions and some questions about their teammates, hopefully to give you a bit more of an insight into what goes on in the first team, really. So, Eamon, quickly just introduce what you do at the club and your position, how the season's gone, as quick as you can.
Yeah, no problem. So, I'm a winger at FCP. Used to be a striker, changed into a winger. In terms of performances this season, it's been okay for me. I think it can be better. Consistency was my target this season, so I'm aiming for good consistency.
Why is he laughing?
What are you trying to philosophical?
I'm just trying to say how it is.
Yeah.
But this season, what I did start new, and I am currently enjoying it, is coaching at FCP. So my best advice here is anyone that's interested in coaching or wants to get started, it's a very rewarding thing to help out the community and those younger, help them create a pathway. So yeah.
Nice.
FCP.
Sam?
Me?
Tell me about your FCP journey. What do you do? What did you do?
So I joined like three years now, 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
When we was at Fulbridge Road.
Right.
On the park. I think Aim was the one who took me actually, and I originally was just gonna go get fit because I wasn't playing games or anything. And then look, 3 years later, I'm still here, still playing.
Still not playing games.
Still not playing games.
This is another thing I want to clear up. Yeah? Last season, how many games did we play? 42.
Yeah.
I was there. I played 41 games, and the last game, one game I missed because of suspension. And even training, I'm at every training. Some people aren't there. I'm always there. It's just the injuries come now.
Shall we call it here?
No. Shall I just ask him? We'll lead the stat, man.
Guys, coaches, can you confirm? Zaid, I remember Sam's first session, baller. You got Arab saying Eamon has been quality this year. Like, I think there's a lot of love for you guys all around the club. Whether you're playing or not, there's a lot of love for you guys around the club. So there's some questions for the both of you. Yeah. What made you join FC Peterborough? Why did you join? Anyone can go first.
I'll go first. For me, it was I was at uni, so I stopped football for about a year. I was at PSL reserves before. Stopped uni at a year. Then my brother was at FCP, training and playing, and he said to me, "Come down, go to some training sessions and play a game." I remember my first game was at Huntington. I think it was against Eunice. Scored a goal, and I think it was Image at the time. Took me on, started training, and then from there, it's been with FCP.
That's it, been non-stop FCP, non-stop green. Sam, you're the best trainer, according to Romeo. Romeo.
That's because I'm always there. He's 50% at training all the time.
We've got Raf sending in some chants that I will not repeat on live air. Sam, how did you join FCP? I think you've already touched on it.
I messaged Eamon one time, and I just ended up going training with him. And since then I've just been here.
That's it. You're here all the time. I think most home games you're here.
Yeah.
We see you. What's your earliest memory at FC Peterborough?
At FCP, I the first training, and then just playing games from the start in the park. That's it, man. Just the first couple games, and
that's fine. Eamon, what's your earliest memory?
My first memory, I think it was first game of the season at Fullbridge Road. Shaz Gaffer came on with 20 minutes to go. I think it was against Whitworth, I believe.
Shaz came on?
No, I came on. Sorry. Gaffer, I came on.
I was going to say.
And I think I scored a hat-trick. It was a quick one. Was you there?
I don't think so. I
think you might have been there. Yeah, I scored a hat-trick. It was my first proper league game at FCP. So, that'll probably be my earliest memory.
So, you know when you scored a hat-trick? Were you focused on consistency then?
The whole time.
The whole time. This is from Gaffer. Both Sam and Eamon are what make me so proud of the team that we have here at FCP. Top players, but more importantly, top people. Always nice to hear from the Gaffer.
Yes, when he speaks like that, I'm happy to play right back. keep bringing them in, Shaz. I'll play right back.
We got Rizwan Mahmood. Sam reminds me of Stevie G.
Who said that?
Rizwan Mahmood.
Yeah, that's my favourite player. That's who I grew up watching. So it's nice to.
Is that that's your favourite player?
I say yeah.
Eamon, who's yours?
Mine.
Yeah, favourite player.
Neymar probably. Yeah.
Growing up, and still Neymar.
Yeah, Neymar.
Do you play like Neymar?
Zameer, who's yours?
I wish.
You do, Zameer.
Patrick Bamford.
There's always got to be one that's just a bit different, isn't it? Just to be different.
I'm only here for the likes.
That's fine. Who has been the biggest for you guys? Who has been the biggest influence? It can be in football or life in general.
Yeah.
For you guys, growing up, going from under 18s youth footballers to now men's first team.
It's my mother for me, 100%.
Nice.
She's the one that put me at football from year 8.
Always at games.
Remember, it was Full Pud I started at. She gave me the leaflet, brought it back for me after school, said, "You're going." And ever since then, I've been playing football or kicking a ball. And she's here every home game, so I'm supporting the team.
Got that one photo. I've kept that photo. Eamon scored and his mum and his sister just there on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Samuel, who's your biggest influence?
Well, before I actually left the country, my dad said, make sure you give me a shout out on the radio. So I'm saying...
Look at the camera, give him a shout out.
So this is a shout out to him, because actually he is, you could say, like from when I was young playing football, he's always taking me to games.
Yeah.
And always make sure I'm at football so I can always play. Even though he hasn't been at FCP game for like the last 3 years. So if he wants to...
Have you been injured that long?
Exactly, you would have thought that he hasn't come. But yeah, I'll say probably my dad has been my biggest influence.
No, nice. I think from a parent's perspective, young footballers knowing that their kids are coming to a place where you've got people like Coach Eamon, Coach Zami to look after your kids, help nurture them in a footballing aspect. But you learn so many things that aren't just football. Things like, friendship. Zami, give me a couple keywords before my mind goes blank. Teamwork, leadership roles.
We not only develop them as footballers, but also individuals, human beings, respect.
Yeah.
teamwork.
That's it. That's good answer. Thank you for that, bailing me out. So, if I'm a player from the academy,
Yep.
and I'm looking up towards you guys, what advice? Give me one piece of advice you'd give.
You know what I would say? Just make sure, if you're a part of the team, make sure you're always there, always present, always trying your hardest in training. But to be fair, like I did a couple of coaching sessions with Eamon, and you can always see the kids are always ready, they always want to play, and they're always happy. I think that's the main thing.
Eamon, any advice?
Look, football is an emotional game. Not everything's going to go your way. My best advice is, even if it's not going your way, just keep sticking to it. Whether you are playing or not, just don't lose that love for the game.
That's it. Now let's get a bit more focused now. Let's learn about you guys. Let's really learn about you guys. That's what you're here for. Let's talk about the injuries. So you had a Achilles rupture?
So yeah, I ruptured my Achilles in June, end of June. And then also I had a shoulder injury from 2 years ago, but I had surgery recently for it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on the mend?
On the mend.
Guys, remember, if you want to call in, you can call on 01733 602 133. You can comment on a live stream, Facebook, YouTube, X, or Twitch. Keep your questions coming in for Eamon and Sam. They'll be here for the next 20 minutes. So let's get back into it. How have you coped with these injuries?
To be fair, it's been alright. Like, I'm a person anyway that's like always positive. So I know even when I've had these injuries, it is a bit inconvenient. You can't play football. Yeah. It's hard to do things, but you just know that like a couple months time you'll keep getting better, you'll keep healing. So you just know you just got to keep doing it. Basically, just do the rehab.
Ready to see Sam back in the starting lineup graphic, especially. Has your faith helped you in dealing with your injuries? That's a big thing here at this club.
Yeah, of course. Like you just always, having that good faith to just like keep going gym, keep doing the rehab stuff, keep having that positive attitude, and like even just like watching the games, just motivate you to like want to come back, work hard in recovery so you can come back to play.
For sure, yeah. It's rare that we see you negative or angry or just disappointed with your situation. You're dealing with it well. What's your biggest strength as a footballer? You know what? I'll let Eamon answer this for you.
Answer nicely. Yeah.
What is Sam's biggest strength as a football player and vice versa?
Versatility and IQ, I'd say.
Versatility.
IQ and versatility for Sam. You can put him anywhere on the pitch.
You think that's hard to find these days?
Very hard.
Yeah.
Just, I can't do it.
Yeah, we're not putting you at centre back,
mate.
mate.
I'm just saying, I can't do it. But with Sam, wherever you put him on the pitch, he has that. He knows what he has to do. He knows what his job is on that pitch. And I'd say that's his biggest strength.
That's it. And Sam, Eamon's biggest strength as a footballer?
You know what, yeah. I say Eamon's actually kind of similar in that aspect. But also, like, he doesn't stop running. He's a team player. And, he has that team, like some players will have just like more individual stuff, but he's more of a team player. But he's also got that, like, he'll come up with goals when you need it. He don't stop running. He's quick. He can beat a man. So, yeah, he's got quite a few too.
I think from a Green Army standpoint, it was the game against Hull Beach. Eamon got subbed on. We weren't playing well. The ref was particularly hurting us. And Eamon got subbed on 2 minutes later. He's pressed like a dog. He's got the ball back. We haven't scored from it. Without going into it too much, it was too painful to watch. We didn't score from it, but that was a pure example of, pressing, machine. The team is going to win.
I think whenever Eamon does come on, there's always energy. I
think everyone uplifts, right?
Not only the fans, the players uplift as well. He's wanted to get the ball. He's wanted to do things. It's not a case of I'll hide in the corner and let someone else do it. It is a case of I want the ball. Let's go win that ball back, which is really good to see.
That's it. Got the Green Army checking in. The Green Army took Sam under its wings whilst he was injured.
Yeah, they did.
He's been an avid part of the club. Captain, damn, these two are so cute together, aren't they? Just, aren't they? Just. Do you want to send any message, Sam? For you, any message you'd send to the coaches, managers, staff at FCP?
I'd say firstly from all the levels, first team, reserves, like all the coaches are, they're good at their job. They do very well, and like they provide the platform for us to play, and they make sure everything's good for us, so that we can just focus on playing and doing well. So yeah, when I'm back, hopefully I will repay that to them, and get the promotion. That's it.
Repay that with silverware. That's how we do it. Let's focus into Eamon Trabelsi. I've heard about your pre-game tuna milkshakes.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What is this? For the people that don't know, explain, please.
So I visited my cousin in France a couple of years ago. Quick story. I'll try and make it quick as possible.
Go
I was just bored. I was thinking, what can I try now at night? And I thought, yeah, tuna milkshake, and one of the best things.
So you're in a different country,
Yep.
you're bored,
Yeah.
and you thought, yeah, let me try tuna milkshake.
Yeah. Well, I did add almonds and ice cream to it as well. Bit of taste. But
Is
no,
there a nutritional benefit to this, or
not that I'm aware of, but I'm sure there is.
Zami's shaking his head?
For any academy players listening, please do not take any advice from Eamon. Footballing skills, yes, but I'd pass on the nutrition.
I don't think this is on anyone's menu anytime soon. Eamon, you've played a lot of games for the first team. You know, we're still going. It's a non-stop season.
Yeah.
2 more games in the coming week.
Yeah.
How do you stay focused in the pre-game? Do you have any rituals or anything you do?
I don't really have any pre-game rituals. I just know what needs to be done during the game.
I think pre-game you were quiet. You talk to a lot of people.
Yeah,
and
no, I'm a
you're quite
talkative person.
open.
I'm a
Yeah,
big
you're very
folk in the
social.
changing room. Yeah, very sociable.
Do you just talk in the changing room? What else do you do in the changing room pre-match to get ready for the game?
No, just get ready.
Yeah.
Just talk to the other players. Give them a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Get them ready. They get me ready as well.
That's it.
Motivate each other and get it cracking.
In the third and none first division, we come against a lot of physical teams.
Yeah.
Teams like Holland, teams like this, they're generally very physical. Amy, if you just use the red mic for me for now. Is the mic on? It's the headphones.
Oh.
How do you prepare against these physical teams?
For me, it's more of a...
That's fine.
Yellow one's fine, yeah?
That's fine.
No worries. For me, it's more of... I'm not a physical guy, so
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest guy on the pitch. Quite slim, but I just know what my strengths are. The quickness, the pressing, the constant running, and sometimes opposition players can't deal with it. So I know how to approach these big defenders, these physical ones, by just playing to my game, to my strengths.
In and out.
I think if you remember the Holland game, I did get battered quite a bit.
Yeah, it was constant foul, traversy down.
But yeah, it's just knowing how to go against these players.
That's it. So yesterday, I know you were subbed off before we got to that point. For the first time at a penalty shootout this season. Penalty shootout, proper cup game. That's nothing more like a cup game than horrible pitch, rain, penalty shootout, knockout. How do you prepare or how did other players in the team prepare for the penalty shootout? Was there anything going on the halfway line? You know, those critical moments.
So Gaffer called all the players in.
Okay.
He didn't make the list. He asked the players who wanted to go first, which I respect.
Yeah.
Let's see who wants to take a penalty or who wants to go down the line in the pecking order. List was made. And what Coach Willie did say is don't change your mind. Wherever you do go, stick to it. And that's something I agree with.
Tunnel vision.
Absolutely.
You go on top right, you go top right.
That's the spot you have to go with. Don't change it.
We had a question earlier today.
No.
Would Sam have scored if he was in that penalty shootout?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course I would have, man. I've seen that penalty yesterday. I'm coming trading personally to do some coach on these penalties, man.
What did you think of the penalties yesterday?
Horrible. I'm waiting for the videos to come through. I'm looking at each one. I think score this one. Every one of them is getting missed. That was poor.
Look,
man.
guys, if you're listening live, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. The penalty shootout will be posted on there. Take the benefits from it.
No, definitely. Before the penalty shootout, me and Gaffer was saying Shaz will win this penalty shootout.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best pen stoppers in the game.
He is a shot stopper and a half.
So yeah.
Does he,
big credit to Shaz.
as a goalkeeper, I know as a winger you don't really see this much.
Yeah.
Is there anything he does before a game? Or before a penalty shootout?
No, not really. I haven't seen anything.
I know he's very he's like, yeah, just normal day in the office. Anything he does do? Or he just goes straight into it?
I believe he just goes straight into it. But I just know the team does back him when it comes to shot stopping and the penalty saves, one of the best.
We've got Mickey checking in the comments. Something about the keeper. The keeper saved him. Yeah, the keeper did save us that game.
Yeah, no, at the end, sorry, yeah. Shaz made a massive save.
No, big save right at the end and Sultan to clean up.
Yeah.
Right. This segment, one word only. Yeah, for both of you, Eamon and Sam. Zami, if you want to check in, you can too. You're around the club, the squad a lot. This is all about your teammates. I'm going to ask you a question. Just give me an answer. Yeah? For example, who's the team joker?
Eamon,
yeah, myself probably. Yeah.
Eamon. Is there anyone else you put on that list?
Romeo.
Yesterday's game, horrible. No one wanted to be there. I'm just there getting ready with all the cameras. I see Romeo coming out screaming, I love it, I love it. This guy was screaming. He was so happy to be there. No one else wanted to be there. But yeah, okay. Who's the toughest teammate?
We're going to have to say this because he's going to cry later. It has to be Romeo.
It's between Romeo and Now.
Yeah,
Now's
I know,
a tough
I know.
one as well.
I'd rather not run into Now, man.
I thought it might have been Mario.
Oh.
He thinks he's tough. That's the nah, he top three. He'd be third.
No.
Mario is very physical first.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna, Ahmed, I know you'll be listening. Mario when he chests that ball in the middle of
You know he's gonna chest it every single time.
who is best in training?
Who would you say? I haven't been there for a long time.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I would say Ruben as well though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Mickey
my
always.
opinion, Mickey, consistency,
yeah,
always
always.
there and does train
Always.
very hard.
Who's the most intelligent teammate?
I think there's none.
You didn't hear that. I'll repeat that.
Me personally, I'm happy to put myself up there. I'm an intelligent guy. And I
We'll see that shortly.
and also I'll say Zaid.
Toby.
Zaid, yeah, good shout. Zaid and Toby. Yeah.
I think, yeah, I would have put Zaid up there somewhere. Can we get a mention, from Ibi, can we get a mention of the greatest FCP coach ever out? Brother Eunice, these two after me were probably his favourite player.
Yeah, he was a top guy, man.
He was.
Always looked after him.
Big fan of you guys too.
Definitely.
Moving on with the teammate section.
Yep.
Who spends the most time in front of the mirror?
Derek.
Derek?
Yeah.
Derek.
Not Romeo.
No,
Definitely Romeo.
Yeah, Derek.
Definitely
Derek.
Romeo.
Trust me, it's Derek.
All right. So we've talked about everything.
Yeah.
The moment of truth. What I'm going to do, Zami, who's going first in SCP Mastermind?
So what we'll do is we'll have one question. Quickest to answer decides who goes first.
No worries. I'm
So,
ready.
are you
Go
boys
on.
ready?
I'll let Zami dictate this.
How many Premier League titles has Gerrard won?
0.
None.
Eamon, go back first.
Eamon, do you want to go first or second?
I will go second.
You will go second.
Second, yeah, you sure?
Second, yeah.
Are
I
you
was
sure?
going to give you headphones, but I'm just going to ask you to step out. Is that okay?
Yeah, he has to step out.
Thank you
That's
very
cheating.
You can come back in when it's your turn.
No problem.
Right, Sam, you know how the game works by now. For those of you watching on the live stream, we finally have a leaderboard.
Blue Peter.
Oh my god, my arm's stuck. We finally have a leaderboard, so we can put your names on there. We've got Coach Raf at the top with 13 points and Coach Zami with 6 points. So, Zami, I'm going to ask you, can you please put a 90-second time on your phone? Is that okay?
Yep.
And I can hold it for
Yeah,
you.
can we get the rules there? So 90 seconds, ask as many questions.
90 seconds, I'll ask you as many questions. You can pass whatever you want.
Alright.
There's no limit to passing. If you're not clear, I will ask you to be clearer on an answer.
No worries.
For example, we had Gerd Muller was the answer last week. Ralph just said Muller. I need something else.
No worries.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Just come close to the mic, please, Samia. A little bit closer.
Like it?
It's not going to do anything.
Like
to
it?
you. Yeah, that's fine. Are you ready? In 3, I need to cite myself up
They're
as well.
talking, they're talking. We need
Are you ready? Can we get silence in the studio, please? In 3, 2, 1. Which Manchester United player was the first substitute to score 4 goals in a Premier League match?
Now they made a question. I'll just pass, man. The next
Which Premier League player scored the most goals during the 2018 FIFA World Cup with 6 goals?
Harry Kane.
Correct. Which Liverpool defender became the first Estonian to score in the Premier League in 2018?
Clavan.
Correct. Who is the current captain of the England's women's team?
Beth Mead.
Incorrect. Who won the Premier League Manager of the Year in 2002-2003?
Wenger.
Incorrect. What country has won the most World Cup trophies with 5?
Brazil.
Correct. Which country hosted the Euro 2024 competition?
Germany.
Correct. You've had half your time. The yellow wall is associated with which football club?
Dortmund.
Correct. Which country introduced VAR to the game of football?
France.
Incorrect. Which club plays its home games at the Spotify Stadium?
Barcelona.
Correct. Who is Italy's most capped player?
Chiellini.
Incorrect. At what club did David Beckham end his professional career?
LA Galaxy.
Incorrect. What was the score in the last North London derby?
2-2.
Incorrect. What club did Neymar sign for in 2023? You've got 20 seconds. Correct. Who won the African Player of the Year 4 times in a row?
Mo Salah.
Incorrect. Maldini holds the record for the oldest captain to lift the Champions League trophy. How old was he?
38.
Correct. In what country does RSC Anderlecht play in?
Belgium.
Correct. Which Spanish club has won the Europa League 6 times?
Sevilla.
Correct. Which 2 teams play each other in the Der Klassiker?
Dortmund Bayern.
Correct. And that is time.
See these questions, yeah, they were harder this
That
week.
is time.
They were harder than Raf's.
Exactly.
So
Do not tell him his
Nah,
score.
that's cheating.
Do not tell him his
See what you
score.
did there. That's cool.
Do not tell him his score. You and Eamon will get the same score.
Nah, that's cheating, man. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy. Can they complain? I'm like, nah.
They're the same questions, aren't they? For
These
Eamon?
questions are harder.
Yeah.
What was it like last week?
Eamon, can we get you back in the studio, please?
You can stay in while
stay
Eamon's
there.
in
You
it.
can stay.
Don't put him off though.
I'm gonna ask that Sam, you can stay. Sam doesn't know his score, by the way. Sam does not know what his score was. Just move the mic closer to you, Eamon, please. Questions are tough. You're right. You're not wrong.
Yeah, this week they're tough. Last week.
Right, Eamon Trabelsi, you
Yep.
can pass when you need to. You've
Yep.
got 90 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1. Which Manchester United player was the first substitute to score 4 goals in a Premier League match?
Solskjaer.
Correct. Which Premier League player scored the most goals during the 2018 FIFA World Cup with 6 goals?
Pass.
Which Liverpool defender became the first Estonian to score in the Premier League in 2018?
Klavan.
Correct. Who is the current captain of England's women's team?
Pass.
Who won the Premier League Manager of the Year in 2002-03?
Wenger.
Incorrect. What country has won the most World Cup trophies with 5?
Brazil.
Correct. Which country hosts the Euro 2024 competition?
Germany.
Correct. The yellow wall is associated with which football club?
Dortmund.
Correct. Which country introduced VAR to the game of football?
France.
Incorrect. Which club plays its home games at the Spotify Stadium?
Barcelona.
You've had half your time. Correct. Who's Italy's most capped player?
Totti.
Incorrect. At what club did David Beckham end his professional career?
PSG.
Correct. What was the score in the last North London derby?
2-2.
Incorrect. What club did Neymar sign for in 2023?
Al Hilal.
Correct. Who won the African Player of the Year 4 times in a row?
Eto'o.
Correct. Maldini holds the record for oldest captain to lift the Champions League trophy. How old was he?
37.
Incorrect. In what country does RSC Anderlecht play in?
Belgium.
Correct. Which Spanish club has won the Europa League 6 times?
Sevilla.
Correct. Which 2 German teams play each other in the Der Klassiker?
Munich and Dortmund.
Correct. What is the name of Chelsea Stadium?
Stamford Bridge.
What item of clothing is Gareth Southgate most famous for wearing?
Gilet.
Cool.
What you say correct?
Incorrect.
Thank you.
Time. Right. They don't know the scores. We've got a couple of minutes left. What do you think you got? Sam, if you go close to the mic, let me know what you think you got.
About 9.
9.
I don't know if I got that.
Eamon, what do you think you got? Green mics.
I think I got 9.
Zami, can you give us the scores, please?
So Sam, who went first, 11.
11.
Okay.
That's
How
really.
many questions did you ask me?
I don't know. I'll check afterwards. Eamon?
13.
13. Eamon Traversi.
Well done.
Sam is nodding his head. You matched
That was
Raf's.
6.
You matched Raf's 13 point.
That was him.
Sorry, Eamon. Yeah, I'd argue they were pretty hard questions. Some of them were easier. Gilet, waistcoat, mate. Waistcoat. That's all right. Look, thank you so much, guys, for coming on to the show. It's been a pleasure bringing everyone the latest updates of FC Peterborough and enjoying the presence of Sam and Eamon on the show. Make sure you join us next week for a very, very special guest. Look out on the FCP socials for the big reveal. We'll have more match reports, more FCP Mastermind. I'm sure Coach Zami will be live on the mics as always again. We're going to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors too for helping us do what we do. But until then, take care and stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.